The struggling Brooklyn Nets may call the Barclays Center home, where the NBA All-Star Game will soon take place. The New York Islanders will belong this season and will also become the most popular concert destination in the U.S. in the first half of 2014. But with the Nets up for sale, how will the valuable arena impact the potential deal? I'm joined by Michael Brown, senior reporter for The Deal. Michael, in the sales of other teams, some would say stadiums have actually been a burden for incoming ownership. So what sets Barclays apart and makes it so attractive?
Thank you, Brittany. In the Barclays sale, or the sale of the Nets, the Barclays is really sort of the crown jewel of that sort of sports conglomerate, if you will. The team is bleeding money while the arena actually makes a little bit of money. Being that it's a newly minted arena and sort of the heart of a burgeoning neighborhood in Brooklyn, I think it's a real growth opportunity and something that can be a sort of a financial band-aid to a team that's sort of losing money.
But with all of that in mind, the stadium's still not being included in the negotiations at this point. So what's the motivation behind that?
Right. Now, I think the owners, they think that they can get top dollar for this thing without the stadium being in there. With the new TV contract that the NBA just signed, franchises, and with the Clippers sale, obviously, the franchises are at an all-time high. Forbes just valued them at, $1.5 billion. So it's, I'm thinking that they can get that money without the stadium.
Well, this is a struggling team. The Nets are not doing well. They haven't been doing well for some time. When we talk the actual price, what is the potential price of the team without the stadium or a portion of its revenues compared to if it was included?
Right. So, my sources, they tell me that it could be, the Forbes valuation, like I said, was at $1.5 billion, and I think that's kind of a floor for where this team could go. With the stadium included, I think, my sources are telling me that it could go anywhere to, $1.8 billion. But I think that, it won't be so much as it's a real impact on the sort of valuation of the team, really concrete numbers, but I think that it'll be a big negotiating chip for these guys during the process.
So with that in mind, do you think that the Nets owners could potentially include a piece of the stadium or its revenues as a sweetener for the deal?
I think that's definitely a possibility. Some of the people that I've talked to on the buy side of things, they seem to think that something will be included in that, like you said, whether it's a chunk of the stadium, an equity stake in the stadium, or it's a stake in the revenues going forward, or a piece of that, so they can, like I said, with the team that's struggling on the court and not too great an outlook, it would be a great financial sort of band-aid for the team.
Exactly, especially when you say numbers like that, that could be pretty tempting.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Michael Brown, senior reporter for The Deal.
Thank you, Brittany.
And I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.